What is up, Steeler Nation? Just got out of the bar. You know, not the result we wanted, but we have got to be realistic. We weren't even supposed to be in the dance, and we got to the dance. You know, I mean, up and down season, a lot of low points, but we did enough to get to the dance. Yes, granted, we did get some outside help, but the Pittsburgh Steelers got to the dance. I mean, yeah, the game started out promising with the TJ Watt touchdown. It was stripped out by Cameron Hayward, and then TJ Watt was able to scoop it up and take it in for a touchdown to give us the first points of the game, 7-0 Steelers, and then it was just pretty much Kansas City after that. I'm not even going to go into too much detail about the game, because the Kansas City Chiefs are who we thought they were all along. Very great, good team. If you get behind, they will make you pay. They did everything they need, and congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs. You all did everything you needed to do to win this game, regardless of, you know, the slow start. You guys did everything after that TJ Watt touchdown. After that, you guys two turnovers, by the way, to start the game off. But after that, you guys did everything you needed to do to get the game back under control and just put us away. I mean, congrats right there. You guys proved today why you are one of the two-time defending AFC champs. But I mean, it is what it is. This team has a lot of holes. You know, yet again, they were exposed. I mean, there's a lot of promising stuff on this defense. We have a lot of playmakers, obviously, in TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, Joe Hayden, even though it's very likely he's not going to be back next season. A lot of playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. You know, a lot of playmakers on the offensive side of the ball, but obviously we're going to have to make changes to address our offensive line. Definitely need to improve our offensive line during the offseason. That is a guarantee must. Even though this team has a lot of holes, we're not going to fill all those holes all in one offseason, even though we are under the cap. But a very much needed offseason. It's going to be very exciting, and and why it's going to be exciting is because what moves are we going to make first? What big names are we going to sign? Because we definitely need to go into free agency, offensive line. And also the defensive line is going to need some improvement. And I wouldn't be surprised if we go defensive lineman in the first round of the draft. But, you know, I could go either way, but I wouldn't be surprised if we go, because we definitely need help on the defensive side. We definitely need some new blood. We need a younger, athletic beast on the defensive line that could be great assistance to Cameron Hayward, a man that I love. And I'm definitely getting his jersey in the offseason. I mean, that guy's going to give it 110% week in and week out. So we need somebody with not only that same mentality, but not only with that ability, being athletic and stuff, but with the same mentality or a very similar mentality to Cameron Hayward, a guy that's just going to give it 110% week in and week out and could be a leader. So pretty much like the heir apparent to Cameron Hayward when he retires. And I mean, I hope that guy can at least play for another 5 years. But, you know, unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. But moving on, you know, I mean, this was likely. It was likely that we would get throttled by the Chiefs again, and it happened again. And, you know, I think Steeler Nation, Yeah, it sucks that we couldn't pull off the monumental upset, but the fact that this team just kept fighting and never gave up attitude. Mike Tomlin having what is it, his 15th consecutive or never having a losing season in his 15-year career is amazing, and that's a huge plus right there. The fact that this team just didn't roll over in the regular season. We didn't tank. We made it to the playoffs. This is something we can build on next year. So it's like we should be excited for the off season. Hopefully we make the necessary moves. I'm very confident we are. I think Kevin Colbert is going to go out with a bang because this is going to be his last off season as our GM. But I think Steeler Nation, just come down to reality and just congratulate this team for never really giving up. Even though you could say it was garbage time in this game, I like how we just kept fighting in the second half. I like the fact that we were still trying to score points and stuff. We didn't totally tank in the game, but it was just, we got exploited, man. It's that simple. We were going to have to come back with a much better O-line. We're going to have to come back with a much better D-line, to name a few issues with this team. I think if we shore up the defense, even though our offense is gonna still have some holes on it, I think if we can just get our defense to an elite level, oh my gosh, the sky is the limit with this team. The sky is definitely going to be the limit with this team, but I'm really confident that we're going to be much better next year. I cannot wait. And the Steelers fall to the Kansas City Chiefs today in the AFC wildcard game. Started out promising, but it was all Chiefs after that. And anyways, Steeler Nation, keep your heads up. Congratulations to Ben Roethlisberger for a great career. And unfortunately, this might be the last time we see Big Ben in a Steelers uniform. I hate that he has to go out with a loss, but man, we came far this year, man. This team just kept fighting. That's what I like about this team. They still found a way to get into the playoffs. The fact that we allowed Ben to have one more opportunity in the playoffs just speaks volumes right there. But keep your heads up, Steeler Nation. We'll be back next year, and let's go Steelers.